Do you feel your legs getting weaker day by day? Every time you climb the stairs, you feel short of breath. Standing for a long time makes you numb, and even walking a short distance makes you tired. If you think this is just a normal sign of aging, you are making a serious mistake. In fact, this can be an early warning of deeper health problems that, if not treated promptly, will put you at risk of losing mobility, falling easily, losing control of your daily activities, and even life-threatening complications. After the age of 60, your legs do not naturally weaken. Your body is sending out distress signals. But there is good news. If you understand the real cause behind this condition, you can completely improve it, and it does not require expensive drugs or fancy exercise equipment. Once you understand the 5 most common reasons why your legs become weak after 60, along with simple, natural, and effective solutions, you'll regain the stability in every step, the confidence in every movement. Stay tuned to the end, because the number 1 reason may be something you never expected, and it's silently affecting the health of millions of people without anyone even realizing it. Many people over 60 often console themselves with the thought, weak legs are normal, you get older. But the truth is not that simple. Legs becoming weak, shaky, or easily tired is not inevitable. It is not simply a consequence of time, but a sign that the body is out of balance. Muscle loss, lack of blood supply, nerve damage, spinal disorders, or a deficiency of essential minerals that you do not know about. And the problem here is, if you ignore these signs, if you continue to think it will pass, the consequences can come faster than you think. Weak legs do not just make walking difficult. It reduces freedom, reduces mobility, and leads to a series of consequences such as increased risk of falls, fractures, bedridden, loss of self-care, and thereby reduces the overall quality of life. But the good news is, you still have time. Once you understand the causes behind your weak legs, you will be able to intervene in the right place, at the right time, and in the right way. And the best part is, the changes you need to make are not complicated. In the next section, we will explore the 5th reason, a silent culprit that makes your legs weak every day, and that almost everyone has, but very few people do anything to prevent. Reasons in 5. Muscle loss. The silent killer of strength. Have you noticed that your thighs and calves have become smaller and softer lately? Do you feel like your legs have lost their bounce and that getting up from a chair feels heavy? These are signs of a common but often overlooked condition. Age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. This process begins silently after age 30, but after age 60, the rate of muscle loss can accelerate rapidly. Without preventive measures, you can lose up to 30% of your muscle mass by age 80. And the danger is, muscle loss doesn't just make you weaker. It slows you down, makes you tired more easily, reduces your balance, and opens the door to dangerous falls. But the good news is that muscle can be restored at any age if you know how. The first solution is deliberate exercise. You don't need to go to the gym. Just do simple exercises like standing up, sitting down from a chair, chair squats, leg lifts while lying down, or use light resistance bands to train your thighs and calves. The second thing that is equally important is to supplement enough protein. From lean meat, fish, eggs, beans, milk. Spread the amount of protein throughout the day instead of all at one meal, because the body absorbs it better when it is continuously supplied. And don't forget, just walking 10-15 minutes a day, you have sent a signal to your muscles to work, maintain, and develop. Reasons in 4. Poor circulation. Oxygen-hungry legs. Unexpected fatigue. Have you ever felt your legs colder than usual, tingling like needles, or aching after walking a short distance but getting better when sitting down? This could be a sign of a very common condition in older adults, circulatory disorders, the most common of which is peripheral artery disease. When the blood vessels in the legs are narrowed by cholesterol plaques, blood does not circulate well, which means oxygen and nutrients do not reach the muscles. The result, weak, tired legs that are prone to cramps and are very vulnerable to injury. If this condition is not detected early, the consequences can be severe, from foot ulcers that are difficult to heal, infections, to the risk of amputation or stroke. However, improving blood circulation is not difficult, and it starts with very small things. First things first, walk every day, even just around the house. Movement gets your blood flowing. Second, drink plenty of water and reduce your salt intake. Salt retains water, which increases the pressure on your artery wall. You can also elevate your feet at the end of the day, soaking them in warm water with ginger or Epsom salts to stimulate circulation. And if you smoke, quit immediately. It's one of the biggest causes of artery damage. Your feet need blood. Blood gives you life, flexibility, and strength. Reasons in 3. Nerve damage. When you can't feel the ground. Have you ever noticed that the soles of your feet feel numb or tingling, like a pins and needles? Do you sometimes feel like you're walking on foam? This could be a sign of peripheral nerve damage, commonly known as peripheral neuropathy. The most common cause is diabetes, but vitamin B12 deficiency, heavy drinking, or side effects from certain medications can also cause nerve damage. Nerves control sensation and movement. When the nerves in your feet are weak, you not only lose sensation, but also your ability to react quickly, leading to falls, loss of balance, and weakness in your legs even though your muscles and blood flow are still good. What's the solution? First, check your blood sugar levels if you haven't already. If you are a vegetarian or eat little animal food, you are at risk of B12 deficiency. Supplement with eggs, milk, fish, or multivitamins, as prescribed. Avoid alcohol and tobacco. And a little tip: try gently massaging the soles of your feet every night using simple tools such as a wooden roller or tennis ball. This not only helps relax, but also stimulates the sensory nerves to work again. If you feel numbness for a long time, do not hesitate. See a doctor for an accurate examination and appropriate treatment. Because when the nerves are disconnected, the legs, even though they still have muscles and blood, cannot function normally anymore. Reasons in 2. Spinal problems. Back pain, but the impact is on the legs. One of the unexpected causes of leg weakness is from the back, specifically the lumbar region. The spine not only supports the body but is also the place where the nerves transmit signals to control movement. When you have a herniated disc, spinal stenosis, or sit in the wrong position for a long time, the nerve roots are compressed, leading to pain, numbness, muscle weakness, and even the inability to control movement in the legs. A common sign is pain radiating from the lower back to the hips, down the buttocks, along one or both legs. Sometimes the feeling is just a slight sting, but sometimes it is cramps, numbness, or loss of control of the leg muscle. To improve, the first thing to pay attention to is your posture when sitting and lying down. If you have to sit for a long time, stand up and walk around every 30 minutes. Use a pillow or cushion to support your lower back when sitting. Regarding exercise, you can try stretching exercises, such as pulling your knees to your chest while lying on your back, or gently rotating your hips while sitting in a chair. These movements help relieve pressure on the vertebrae and prevent the nerves from being compressed for too long. Don't overlook the spine when thinking about leg health, because if the main line is malfunctioning, all control signals are affected. Reasons in 1. Mineral imbalance. Muscles are inactive with electrolyte lack. Have you ever had cramps at night, waking up with a severe muscle contraction, or felt your legs suddenly shaking and weak, even though you were fine during the day? That's a sign of electrolyte deficiency, specifically minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium. These are essential for muscles to contract properly, maintain strength and reflex. This condition often occurs when you are dehydrated due to excessive sweating, diuretics, diarrhea, have an unbalanced diet, or consume too much caffeine or alcohol. And especially in the elderly, the ability to absorb minerals from food also decreases. The first solution is to drink enough water. Don't wait until you're thirsty to drink. Second, increase your intake of electrolyte-rich foods, such as bananas, avocados, leafy greens rich in potassium, nuts, whole grains rich in magnesium. A simple tip before bed is to soak your feet in Epsom salt. This salt can help replenish magnesium through the skin and soothe muscles. If you often experience muscle cramps, unusual fatigue, irregular heartbeat, review your diet and electrolyte level. A body lacking minerals is like a car without oil. Even if the engine is still running, it can't run smoothly. And the feet are the first place to feel this imbalance. Once you understand these causes, you can truly take control of your leg strength. But there's something more important: how you turn this knowledge into concrete action. And that's the content of the next section. We have just broken down the top 5 reasons why legs become weak after the age of 60. From muscle loss, poor blood circulation, nerve damage, spinal problems, to important mineral deficiencies. Each cause carries a clear message. Weak legs are not due to age. but because you do not know how to take care of your body scientifically and proactively. And the good news is, you do not need to change your whole life in one day to improve this condition. Just start with small but correct things. Every morning, take a few minutes to do light exercise. Reactivate the nervous system and muscles. At each meal, pay attention to supplementing enough protein and minerals. No need for expensive functional foods. Just eat right. Eat enough. Every evening, let your legs relax. Raise them, massage gently or soak them in a warm bath. If you are having problems with your back, adjust your sitting posture. If your legs are often tired, check your circulation and drink enough water. If you experience unusual numbness, don't hesitate to get checked out for early detection of nerve or spinal problems. Remember, your feet are more than just a way to walk. They are a symbol of your freedom, independence, and dignity in life. Every healthy step is an affirmation that you are still in control of your life, no matter your age. And the journey to improvement starts today. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just start regularly, consistently, and the right way. If you've made it this far, you're serious about your foot health and your quality of life in the years ahead. And that's a step in the right direction, because it's never too late to take action. But every day you delay is a dangerous step backwards. Now, I want to hear from you. Of the 5 causes shared, which one surprised you the most? Was it the silent muscle loss that no one noticed? Or was it the mineral deficiency that could be causing you to cramp every night? Leave a comment below. Who knows, your story could help someone else recognize their problems sooner. And if you found this content helpful, please share it with your family and friends, especially those who are on a health journey after 6. Just one video, but it could be the motivation to help them regain their stability, freedom, and independence in life. See you in the next videos, where we will continue to explore how to live healthy, active lives, step by step together. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any important information.